I love your
Exactly.
story. I would love you, for you to share this a little bit. The story of your dad and what he did for a living and how that's impacted kind of what you do at Partners MGU, if you don't mind sharing that.
Sure. Well, my both my parents, my mother and father, were both born and raised in a city called Galveston, Texas, which is just south of Houston. Um, they took part in what's known as the Great Migration of the 1950s, right after the Second World War, where families, black families moved from the south to the north in order to find better opportunities. My father, in turn, in trying to decide a vocation for his life, decided he wanted to be a tailor, and he wanted to do that for a few reasons. One, he realized that, and especially if you know the culture of the time, people dressed up a lot, a whole lot, way more than they do today, right? So you had, he felt people needed to, wanted to look good. We're going to need clothes. So, and we're going to need those clothes altered. So, he felt like it was a great fit. The other part of it too is that, you know, when people have issues with their clothing, whether they get too big, too small, they need to adjust something here or there, or tweak something new, or tweak something they already have, they're always going to, have alterations done, which for the most part is done for what? The simple need to create, he felt like he could create value. He could create value for those customers of his by, first giving them what they want, and then creating value from the standpoint of being able to, tailor their clothes to their liking. So they had intrinsic value because they look good. And, the adage I've always heard, I think Deion Sanders said it, if you look good, play good, pay good, right? So